Hello! We're going on a mini road trip today to visit some friends who are in the process of making some changes to their garden. They've asked me to help with some ideas, and I thought we might invite landscape consultant Keith along to provide some professional advice. There are two dominant features in Kim and Raiko's garden: a magnificent gum tree towering over one area of the garden and a row of palm trees providing shade and a tropical atmosphere to their home. These features influence everything that grows beneath them, so our role is to help Raiko make the right choice for both attractive and flourishing plants.
And here we are in the back area.
Beautiful! Gorgeous!
When we built the house, there was a fence. It was a thing that was a heritage tree,
yes.
And we couldn't do any
You
damage.
can't remove it.
So anyway, we just lived with it. We like the tree, but it's a real hassle.
Now boys, Kim specifically said she wanted hydrangeas, so we have got to get some hydrangeas in here, and I think this is the perfect environment for it. So, where are we going to put them?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Yep.
Okay, so they're going to be safe over here, aren't they?
They will,
They're perfectly safe, because they're going to get morning sun.
Let's pinch some of this
Space.
mean little garden bed you've got there and let Kim have some colour and so forth.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, so if we're pulling that bed forward and we're putting some hydrangeas in there, we could do some underplanting as well. you think?
Absolutely. Kim is into pinks, Velthamia,
That one, but
which is like pink lollipops. You could also introduce other colours.
There's no winter interest really in the hydrangeas for a certain period of time, so that's why we need to introduce some other colours.
Some other
As you're about to say, yes.
Anemones across the bottom here. They're a beautiful drought-tolerant plant. Oenanthera, which is the evening primrose.
Yes.
Is there any particular time of year that you would plant these things specifically? Or?
Yeah, like now, from now on.
And what we're talking about too is plants that don't all flower at the same time.
No.
So you've got winter flowering, you've got summer flowering, you've got spring flowering, so there's interest all through the year. The recent removal of some yuccas have left room to make a special feature of this garden bed beside the front entrance. So I know you want to make this a centrepiece.
Yeah, the entrance is important. People come up the pathway. It'd be great if there was something, a bit dramatic.
A bit of wow factor.
A bit of wow factor, correct.
I would increase the volume in there by raising this up into a bit of a mound,
Oh, yes.
and then I put an advanced specimen in the centre. If you want to make a real statement, then something like just the standard Japanese maple, which has got the beautiful maple-like leaf on it. Colours up beautifully in the autumn time. I still think we could easily go around with a box hedge all the way around, but in order to marry this landscape in, I would do it in 3 layers. So all the way across the front and returning back round this side here, I would have either
Short hedge,
a mondo grass to start out with.
Okay.
All right, so we've got this beautiful tufting effect going all the way around. So
Great.
we've set out one layer, and then we can have a clipped formal hedge in behind it that would go all the way around, not just on the
Not
two
just the
corners,
front,
but making a box out of it.
Right.
And then planting onto that mound, I would then go for Japanese forest grass. It's a fine grass. You can get one that is into the yellowy, limey coloured effect of it. So you're getting the contrast between the mondo grass, the darkness of the box, and then this mounded effect, all planted out with this fine
And okay with west.
and fine with the west. Providing we've got an irrigation system in there and we've recomposted this, not a problem at all.
I love the sound of that. That sounds beautiful.
Here, I don't know what you put in here, but it'd be great if it was low and it was coloured, and if it was, part of
Blended again.
the whole scheme.
What I would introduce then is something natural in terms of a paving, and I'd probably look at something like a random bluestone.
I was going to put rectangular bluestone through rather than square,
Yep.
and have them close together.
Yeah,
Like-
200 mil apart. So that's roughly 200 mil apart, which is a good step. But you could rather than going back in and creating the same sort of walk, you could just take it in and around. For instance, I would go hedging, but I would go step it up, step it down with the window, step it up again.
Okay, so you would just
Mimic
have
what you've got there in terms of the rendering, but not as high. Kim likes pinks, so there's one called Escallonia Pixie Pink. It's not like an English box. The leaves aren't that fine, so it's a much bigger
So it's
leaf.
a bit bushier.
It's a bit bushier.
Yeah, good.
So what about down here? Because we've got some equipment that we need to avoid. How do we just pop one
need
at
to
either
hide.
side?
You would have something soft across the front there, so you're not highlighting the fact that you've got a metre there.
Meter, yeah.
So we're sorry that Kim's not here because we'd love you to have met her, but hopefully she'll love what we're coming up with. we'll let you know. I think we're done, don't you?
I think
we've
we are.
covered most areas. Thank you so much for having us, Ryko.
My
Thank you for
pleasure.
the opportunity.
Banjo loved it too. He had a great time.
Thank you, Banjo. Thank you, Keith.
Pleasure.
It's been
Thanks,
good
Keith.
fun. We've come, we've seen, and now Ryko is going to conquer once we give him some notes.
I will do my best.
And we look forward to seeing the end product down the track. See ya.
Bye for now.